Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Well. Today is election day. Will you make your voice heard? Will your voice count? Donald Trump, your president, is extremely nervous today because this could affect how he does business in the coming months and years. Check it out, family. Anxious Democrats await key election day results in New York City, New Jersey, and Virginia in first big test of Trump's second term. Democrats are anxiously awaiting election results as voters cast ballots in races in New York, New Jersey, Virginia, California, and Texas in the first major test of President Donald Trump's second term. At the 11th hour, Trump backed Andrew Cuomo's bid for New York City mayor while labeling frontrunner Zohran Mamdani, a Democratic socialist, as a communist. If Mamdani wins, the president said it's highly unlikely that he gives his hometown any more federal funds than the minimum required, he wrote on Truth Social. Donald Trump is threatened by our campaign, Mamdani fired back on CNN. Elon Musk, the world's richest person and Trump's former Doge boss, also threw his support behind Cuomo Monday evening. Key gubernatorial races are taking place in New Jersey and Virginia. In New Jersey, Democrat Mikey Sherrill is facing off against Republican Jack Ciattarelli, while Virginia sees pro-Trump candidate Winsome Earl Sears go head-to-head with center-left candidate Abigail Spanberger. But the races have been overshadowed by threats from Trump, who said that election monitors will be at polling sites, a move Democrats have branded as voter intimidation. California voters will decide whether to approve a new congressional map that could give Democrats 5 more seats in the House. Polls close in Virginia at 7 p.m. Eastern, in New Jersey at 8 p.m. Eastern, in New York at 9 p.m. Eastern, and in California at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Y'all see how Trump get down? He said he will not give his own hometown more funds than the minimum required if Zohran Mamdani wins. So is this about the people or his ego? Even the people in his own hometown don't catch a break. It's like, y'all gonna do what I want y'all to do, or I'm gonna starve you. Yeah, I'm gonna starve you. Donald Trump is concerned. He is very concerned. But here's the deal, fam. As much as I would like to, I can't put too much stock in this voting process because the last 2 elections that Donald Trump participated in, he cheated. He absolutely cheated when he got in the first time around. Russia helped him win. He colluded with Russia, absolutely. And the second time around, Elon helped him cheat. So you got Russia on one side, and then you got South Africa on another side. I don't trust it. I don't trust the process, fam. I don't trust the process. And if they can cheat once, they could cheat again. And that's why I wasn't surprised when he won the second time. Because I was like, man, if they could do that one time, they could do it again. And they could do it again and again and again. He wants the monitors at the polls. And it's all for show. It's really not a real threat. he wants the monitors there because the way he operates is whatever he accuses his opponents of doing, he's usually guilty of himself. If he calls his opponent something, that's usually what he is. If he accuses them of voter intimidation, if he accuses them of cheating, trying to fix elections, that's what he's guilty of himself. So the name of the game is to bring attention to the matter, but make it seem like your opponent is the one guilty of all of this stuff, not you. You're just a law-abiding, honest, hardworking citizen who wants to do the right thing by the people that you represent. Even though you're a billionaire, you're taking on a job that only pays $500,000 and you don't even want the $500,000. So you donate it back to the people, making them think you're doing them a favor somehow, but you're donating that $500,000 because you know the real money is getting that position where you can call all the shots. You decide who gets the government contracts and who don't. And you decide how the money is divvied up. You decide who gets hired, who gets fired. You dig? And that's from the Supreme Court to the FBI to the FAA, CDC on down. Yeah, fam. Weaponize the police and the military. Intimidate the governors and mayors of cities. Anybody that don't do what you want them to do, you try to destroy them. Yeah. So he appears to be nervous, at least. He appears to be panicking. So perhaps they didn't do his people didn't do as good of a job at fixing these state and local elections as they did with fixing the presidential election. So maybe that's why he seems to be so concerned and why he, at the last minute, endorsed Cuomo. That race in New York for mayor is a highly coveted race. It is a highly coveted position and it's highly contested. And they absolutely do not want Zohran Mamdani in that position. They want Cuomo because Cuomo can be controlled. Early voting results indicate that the Democrats have a massive lead on a number of key seats during this election. So we are going to see how that goes. There's a lot at stake. Only time will tell. I know for one thing, Trump is nervous right now, and somebody told me, I gotta verify this. I'm waiting on some verification right now, but somebody told me he boo-booed on himself when they talked to him about some of the election results. He said he's been, and it's the running boo-boo. So, he had been advised to kind of lay low for right now. They say he was sitting on the toilet stool, using the bathroom, eating Kentucky Fried Chicken, some Popeyes, Domino's Pizza, Cheetos, Snicker bar. What is this? Waffles, eggs, boiled eggs, and drinking a Diet Coke. So that's what's going on, fam. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.